Hello, I'm Laura Kyle in Kuala Lumpur. The top stories here on Al Jazeera. Afghanistan's President Hamid Karzai is urging NATO to do more to protect civilians caught up in fighting in the south of the country. Medical facilities in the region are struggling to cope with the numbers of injured 8 days after the offensive in Marja began. It came as the alliance announced another civilian had died during operations. That brings the number of civilian deaths to 16. At least 32 people have been killed in flooding and mudslides on the Portuguese island of Madeira. Heavy rainstorms sent torrents of mud and floodwaters coursing through cities and towns on the south coast. Authorities are setting up temporary shelters for several hundred people made homeless. A senior military commander in the Philippines says his forces have killed 6 Abu Sayyaf fighters in a raid on a camp outside Maambong Township on Hollow Island. They were following intelligence reports that said 2 wanted Abu Sayyaf leaders were in the area. Abu Sayyaf has been blamed for numerous bombings, killings and kidnappings in the Philippines. The main rebel group in Darfur, the Justice and Equality Movement, has initialed a temporary ceasefire with the Sudanese government. A GEM spokesman says the truce will be formally signed on Tuesday in Qatar ahead of peace talks aimed at ending the 7-year Darfur conflict. Violence has erupted in central Cote d'Ivoire as thousands of people marched through the city of Bouaké. They're demanding President Laurent Gbagbo resign. The West African nation and the world's top producer of coca has seen near daily protests in the last week since Gbagbo dissolved the government and electoral commission over a voter registration dispute. Leaders of the West African nations are urging Niger's new military rulers to hold elections as soon as possible. Senior army officers ousted President Mamadou Tanja on Thursday, they say, for staying in office months past his legal mandate. The credibility of next month's general election in Iraq is under threat after one of the country's 2 main Sunni politicians withdrew his entire party from the vote. Saleh al-Mutalaq called on other parties to also boycott the poll. Al-Mutalaq's spokesman claims Iranian influence is damaging the ballot. Much more on our website, aljazeera.net/English.